Hi friends, this is Pastor Lucas Pin and this is our snack for the journey. And this week and probably next week we're going to stay in the book of Genesis. So many lessons for us in this book, so many lessons. And today we're going to stay in the chapter 18 because right after that conversation that God had with Abraham and Sarah, God decided to announce to Abraham that he's going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. And he announced to Abraham, and you know that Abraham had a relative there with his family. Lot was there, and there is a text there because it starts the whole process of intercession. If you want to learn about how to intercede for someone, you have to read this chapter 18, at least a part of the chapter that we are going to see here, that God is coming before the Lord to intercede for the people of Sodom and Gomorrah. And the verse that we're going to read today is verse 23. It says, 18 verse 23 says, "Then Abraham approached him and said, Will you sweep away the righteous with the wicked?" That is not a good question to ask God, right? We need to put right in front of us that question. Abraham is talking to God. You need to understand that. He understood that. And God said, I'm going to destroy. The Lord said, I'm going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. And Abraham said, are you going to sweep away the righteous with the wicked? And then start a conversation with Abraham and God, because God said, and Abraham said, if you find 50 people, are you going to say no? 50? If I find 50 people, righteous people there, I'm not going to destroy. And then Abraham said, but what about 45? What about 40? What about 30? What about 20? And it came down, and the Lord said, no, until got to the point, said, okay, how many do we have there? We have just a few. Okay, I'm going. But this is the work of the Lord and Abraham working together, the prayer, the intercession, and all that. It's a beautiful exchange, a brave exchange on the part of Abraham. But he asked the Lord, and the answer is clear. Abraham knew that the Lord would not do that, but he had to say it, and he had, on his part, he had to ask. Said, what about those good people? If there's good people there, are you going to destroy them with the bad people? I know that there's a lot of bad people there. Are you going to destroy? And it's a beautiful conversation and a text about prayer for other people. Sometimes the Lord will act and restore justice and righteousness and put the right thing in the right place. And we need to be aware of that. And sometimes we need to be ready to pray for those that will be caught up on the between fires. And it's a very important aspect of our Christian life, to be able to stand before the Lord and ask for mercy and ask for kindness for others. Abraham did that, and it's a beautiful story when you can stand before the Lord. Be brave enough to stand before the Lord, between the Lord and those that will receive his justice, and say, Lord, there are people there that do not deserve this. There are people that really deserve, but some people, they do not. And I want to stand here in front of you, between you and them, to intercede for them. It's a beautiful thing in our Christian life the possibility, the ability to do that, to intercede for others. And this is our snack for today. God bless you.